Hey guys, I'm Krystal White.
And I'm David Davila, and welcome to the lifestyle segment of Coastal Bend Today.
Before we get to know you, we want to tell you a little bit about ourselves. So David, tell us a little bit about yourself. What's your story?
So I grew up actually in Sinton. I'm 32 years old. I wasn't always this way though. You know, as you know from the Freedom Project, I had my own health journey. In 2018, my daughter was born and she became my reason why to get healthy. But when we talk about a why, we're talking about your reasons why you're doing something. And sometimes it's something, considered big. It could be something small. It could be, that person that you care and love about. But whatever pushes and motivates you to really keep pushing towards your goals, that would be considered your reason why. And so my daughter became that reason. Krystal, why don't you tell them a little bit about your transformation?
You are exactly right on thinking about the why, right? And since I've known you since you were 19 years old, I've seen such an amazing transformation in you, David. And it impacted me so much that I reached out to you. Remember that?
I do. And
I said, if this guy can do it, my transformation is definitely not on that large of scale, right? I did not need to lose 110 pounds because that's about how much I weigh, right? So, but my why was different. You know, my kids are getting real active, real physical. But I saw my journey was going in a different direction. I was being diagnosed with degenerative arthritis in my spine and my lower back, and I was considered, as you know, physical fit, and I was very active. I would run, I would cycle, I would swim, but I had some goals. I mean, I wanted to be 25 pounds. That was my goal. You remember?
Yeah, you wanted David, to lose that 25 pounds. David
is my health coach, and I think my original weight was 15 pounds, and once I reached that goal, I set a new goal, right? So from that, we want to really talk about in this segment New Year's resolutions, right? And setting attainable goals, right? Because I think, and not really in my opinion, but facts show that we go in there and set these goals, right? And I know you want to talk about that because you've got some great statistics on that. But setting reasonable goals, guys, ones that, I'm going to go and run 2 miles and I've never lifted a foot off the couch. That is an unattainable goal. And so I want to kind of pass that back over to you to talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I want to talk about a statistic that I read in a book called The Habits of Health. It says, studies show that most people that start out to lose weight or get healthy will fail. In fact, 93% of people that make a New Year's resolution never reach the goals they've set. They fail because they lack one or more of the following: a sound strategy, a clear process, the skills required, understanding, support, and a proper environment. And those are all keys. Environment plays a big factor in the support system that you're in.
We want to call that accountability. I mean, how many times do we hear that? I don't have anyone keeping me accountable. The peer pressure, because you are your sphere of influence. You are who you hang out with.
By the way, you can set goals any time of the year. It doesn't have to be New Year's. So let's talk about, because I started my, I set a goal for myself back in July. Yeah.
When did you? I mean, really, I want to really kind of focus on David's journey a little bit, because he started his health journey when.
So I set my my original health goals in August of 2018, and went through all the holidays. Went through my birthday in September. It was I wasn't waiting for 2019. I was ready, and so whether it's January 1st and you're setting that New Year's resolution, or you've failed that resolution by January 20th and it's the next day and you're setting a new goal. It's funny how resolutions then turn to goals, but It's really finding that reason why and just pushing towards it. And when you have something powerful enough pushing you, and also have people that are standing with you, pushing you towards those goals, it makes a big difference.
This season on Coastal Bend Today Lifestyle.
What are my goals for the year? That is a great question.
We want to do, 5Ks, 10Ks every other week, maybe
10Ks. We talked about 5Ks.
People probably think I'm weird.
I usually just kind of hit myself in the head,
I know. And he looks at me and he goes, "Are you my angel?"